What's up, bros? What's up, cousins? Is SGU accepting students without an MCAT score? The answer to that is actually yes. For those of you who don't know, SGU has taken all of the students that were located in Grenada going through their terms 1 through 5 and relocated them back to America. So what that means is your first term as a medical student would be online, and that's way different from what is traditionally done. Now, there's pros and cons to that, and I will make another video about the pros and cons of having your first term being online. Pros like, being at home, saving money, being with family, and there's cons like you're not surrounded by medical students that are doing the same thing as you. That could be different, and I'm going to link it to the card that you see above you, so when it's published, you'll be able to click on it and learn more about that. Also, on top of that, if you like my videos, subscribe and give the video a like too. That actually really helps out the channel. Yeah, I saw that like only 8% of people are subscribed that are watching my channel, so thank you, I love you, but like 92% of you are not, so that really hurt. Anyways, you can look up this information because I started getting interested in what SGU is actually doing. So you could look up this information yourself, but I am here on the SGU website looking it up for you, so you don't have to. Due to COVID-19 disruptions, all August 2020, January 2021, and April 2021 applicants can be reviewed for admission to SGU without an MCAT score. Blah, 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 blah. DOE guidance permits waiving the MCAT requirements during a year in which the MCAT was unavailable to students for some period due to COVID-19 related interruptions. Our commissions of admitted, blah, 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 blah. Will review applicants for those dates, the next 3 cycles, for admission without an MCAT score. Applications who have already taken and received their scores for the MCAT are encouraged to submit their scores. What? I didn't know that a school could do that. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And in no way am I saying that, hey, if you are really terrible at the MCAT, now's your chance to sneak into the med school. Like, no, deciding to go to medical school is such a huge decision, and it bears a huge responsibility. So you have to make sure that you are fully prepared. You've exhausted all your options like US medical schools, DO schools, all that stuff. And if you have your good reasons for starting med school at any overseas medical school, I think this is a unique opportunity, especially if your MCAT exam was, affected by the cancellations that Prometric was making. And these are unique times. Now, another thing that I saw, they're still gonna be doing the deposit to secure your seat. I think my deposit was $5,000 to secure the seat. Yeah, and they also asked a question if the tuition would be less because it's online now. And they're basically saying that, I think they said it right here. In fact, despite increased costs, SGU is freezing tuition levels for all students using online education. When each student completes their degree, they will have received the education and degree expected for the cost they anticipated. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't know what that means. Do you take that as exactly what they're saying? SGU is freezing tuition levels for all students using online education? Does that mean that they're gonna stop charging you, and then at the end, when you get your degree, then you're gonna be charged the whole lump sum? I really don't know. That's something that you need to discuss with an advisor or whoever you're talking to in the admissions committee for SGU. Also, about August 2020, they're asking if some students would be in Grenada and study on campus. And they're basically saying here that a decision will be made by early July regarding the number of students that may be allowed to return to campus. Honestly, I wouldn't really rely on that too heavily. That doesn't seem very promising. That just doesn't seem promising to me, just reading it. They're expecting that around January 2021, they're going to have like a full return to the school. Things are normal, happy-go-lucky type of stuff. They're also saying that if by some miraculous thing, students are allowed to return to Grenada and be on campus, you can actually opt to finish off the rest of the term at home online, if you feel safer in that sense. There's gonna be a bunch of changes, and you guys are probably going to feel a little stretched. But yeah, I guess we have to roll with the punches in this time. So again, this video is not some type of PSA to tell you that, oh, if you are afraid to take the MCAT exam or you have a really terrible score or something, that now's your chance to get into medical school. No. Nothing should change in your head. Like I said before, if you have done your research and you know that overseas medical school is the right choice for you, this is more for students who were actually trying to take the MCAT and are not able to right now because of all the cancellations. So this is just very different and it's very unique. Again, I'm gonna make more videos with the intention of trying to help these incoming Term 1 students with as much information as I could give you. So subscribe to stay close to that. I'm gonna look into this a little bit deeper and see what else I could find. But I also encourage you to not just take what you hear from other people at face value and accept it. You gotta vet the information yourself, and you gotta make sure everything that you're hearing is accurate, so you are making the best decision for yourself and for your future. This is a huge investment and you got to be sure about it. Anyways, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribed if you really enjoyed it or you loved it. Yeah, I hope it helps, and I'll see you pretty soon actually. Okay, bye.